Yo, your boy Jay Toys out, man. Back with another video, man. I told y'all, bro, we dropping a video every single day, bro. If y'all don't believe me, bro, I need y'all to go subscribe and turn on your post notifications to let y'all know I am dropping a video every single day. If not, every I'm gonna try to drop 2 videos a day. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm constantly making videos. It's just like I'm trying to push them out. That's why I'm working on my other channel right now. Y'all go subscribe to that one. I'm gonna leave the link in the description for y'all to go subscribe to that channel, man. You know what I'm saying? But we finna get into that video. Joe Rogan, most ruthless creatures, man.
So fascinating that animal, which is the most ruthless of all bears,
For sure.
we associate with Klondike bars and Coca-Cola.
Right.
It's everybody's buddy, and they're sliding around in the snow. And I almost want to like show her, like, this is what they do to seals.
Right. Go
You know,
up
like,
go up there and just watch one just get torn to shreds.
just show a video. I want to show her. I know she's not looking at.
Yeah.
Like that picture. There's this image of this seal, and they all have red.
Damn. Damn, boy, that belt right there, that belt right there, danger, bro. I'm glad they don't have, like, I'm glad that belt, like, fall somewhere, boy. That belt only eats straight meat, bro. I'm saying if you run into, like, maybe a bear, like a black bear, maybe a grizzly bear, you know, it's 50-50 chance, but they might try to attack you and try to eat you and stuff. But I don't know. I ain't never encountered no bear, so I'm just going off what they telling us how certain bears react. But I know this particular bear, bro, straight meat, bro. They only in the Arctic, bro. Ain't nothing else, no plant life, no fruit, no nothing. Only thing they know is straight meat, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Faces from blood. What did they ever figure out that one polar bear that was in Russia that had been sprayed? It said like T-34 on it. You see it in that image right there? See
Oh.
that one, Jamie?
I don't know about that.
Right there. Someone had spray painted T and the number 34 on the side of a bear's body, and they don't know what happened.
That's extremely ballsy to spray paint a polar bear.
How do they do it? And then the real concern is that this bear is going to have a real hard time hunting because they're going to be able to see it much better because of the fact that it has this spray paint on the side of it.
Huh. I've never seen this story before. It's really
Yeah,
interesting.
they don't know. They have no idea.
Hey, Green, they just caused that bear his death. No lie. Not seals finna be, cause I think seals are like partially blind. So when it be snowing, polar bears like got that thick white coat of fur on them, bro. And when it snow, it makes it even harder for the seal to be able to see the polar bears they creeping up on to kill them. But them just doing that with them science, I guess they were trying to test the project out on that bear or something. That bear ain't finna be in for a little minute. I think that bear probably been undied already. I don't know. Like I said, they talk about more about it.
Idea what happened. Here it is. Russian scientists search for polar bear with black T-34 spray painted on its side. Cruel joke can turn deadly for a predator now too visible for both prey and poachers.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, do they have a hard time with they have a real issue with certain towns in Siberia that are like on the outskirts where polar bears are invading, and they have like dozens of polar bears entering their towns.
They've even evacuated towns because of so many polar bears being there, from what I've heard. Would you imagine just having an army of polar bears roll into town? You know, you have a town of like 150 people, and in come 8 polar bears one day. It's like, what can you do?
It's nothing. You got to get out. You're either going to kill them, you're going to shoot them with rifles, or you're going to get out.
Right.
Man, y'all better walk around with them stakes, man. Can't let no Florida dude go up there, bro. See me? I already told y'all, bro. I'm coming outside my 12 gauge, bro. I ain't have no AR, no nothing, man. That big 12 gauge. How you gonna hear? Dropping them. Ain't wasting no time, bro. As soon as I see you walking in my yard, I'ma just drop the bell. Nah, man. Them bears look at everything as food, bro.
Right.
You probably should just get out.
Yeah, you should get out. Yeah.
I mean, it's polar bears are a strange, like bears in general are a strange animal because people love them because we grew up with teddy bears.
Right.
And we see Yogi, and they're so lovable on television and in the movies.
Yep.
And so people have this idea of them, like they want to take bear selfies. Like, hey, take a bear selfie. Like, how many people get jacked taking bear selfies?
Yeah, no, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
I have been contacted by people being like, hey, why don't you like not pose with wildlife because it's influencing other people to do that. I'm like, I'm a biologist. This is my job. I don't have another option here. Like, I have to pose with wildlife. Like, I'm working with it. Like,
You're supposed to. You are the guy.
I'm the guy.
Supposed to take pictures.
Right. Like, maybe instead don't do what I do. You know what I mean? Don't just jump out and try to get a selfie with something that's going to kill you. Like, it's common sense.
Yeah, that whole idea of like what you're doing is influencing people to do the same thing. Like, all right. Well, come on.
I think it's nuts. I mean, how many pages on Instagram are there where people are chugging vodka and jumping off roofs and slamming tables and all this other stuff? It's like, is everybody looking at that being like, hey, I'm going to jump off a roof onto a table?
Yeah, there's so many of those pages. There's so many of those videos.
Right.
People breaking their legs, jumping off balconies. Like, oh.
Just don't do it.
Yeah. I think it's probably good to see people do stupid shit so that you don't do it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, and I got the scars to prove it, Like, there's shots of me getting bitten by sharks and all this other stuff. It's like, this is why you don't do it.
You've been bitten.
Damn, got bit by a shark. I don't even play around water like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can swim, but like to a certain extent, bro. Like, I don't, I don't like being in a lot of water like that, bro. That shit, like, I end up panicking and some shit, end up drowning a bit. That's why I try to stay far, far away from ocean-like things, or maybe swimming pools. So I probably stay like in a certain feet, you know what I'm saying? That I probably, swim, man. The deepest I done been in, ain't gonna lie, was like 12 feet. 12 feet of water. That's the deepest water I done been in. Shit, my homeboys done. And that one time, bed, them boy had trying to push me and them boy trying to teach me how to swim or whatever, man. Man, shit. Boy, that was a time, boy, you know what I'm saying? But hey, man, I thank them boy, man, My dog, shout out to my dog, young Louis, man. That boy did teach me how to swim, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, man, I thank that boy though. 'Cause it went for him, bitch. I wouldn't even know how to swim. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, boy, man. I just been a regular dude, bitch. I ain't trying to get in no deep water. But nah, I said I gonna get into it though. And like take a little swimming class, whatever. Get over my little fears, whatever. But trying what he doing, I ain't doing that. Trying to go out there with no shark stuff. That shark could have killed that man. Mm-mm-mm.
Bitten by a shark?
Just this year, I mean, it's pretty minor, but just this year, I took a single tooth from a lemon shark while I was working in the field with one.
Dude, let me see that. Fuck.
It's actually it's on my Instagram page. I think you can
what's
pull it
below,
up.
What's the scar below it?
Oh, that's not a scar. I burned myself cooking crab last night on a pot. I should have only rolled this shirt down to here.
Yeah, that's
or made
not
up a
quite
better
as
story.
romantic.
Yeah.
Dude, I burned the top of my foot cooking spaghetti.
There you go.
I was moving such a moron. I was cooking barefoot. I was moving the boiling water with the spaghetti in it to the sink, to put it in the strainer, and I spilled it on the top of my foot. And I had to keep my shit together because I was holding the pot. I was like, fuck! And then I poured it in there, and then we were going to Hawaii the next day.
Oh, no.
So while I was in Hawaii, I had to have like ointment over the top of my foot, a bandage on it, and I went into the ocean with my my Chucks on.
Yeah,
I wore my Converse All-Stars in the ocean. I was like, look, I have to cover it. Like, I'll just do this, and then I'll just clean it after I go in. I'm like, I'm not going to not go in the ocean, man. I'm in fucking Hawaii.
You're in Hawaii.
I'm like, if it gets infected, I'll figure that out.
But how cool did you look going in the ocean with your Chucks on?
I looked like a loser.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tripping. I'd have stayed on the resort, man. I ain't finna try to go get no water. I probably just have my little sandals on or whatever. Just sitting on the beach like how I do it in a regular beach. It's Hawaii, bro. It's gonna be water. You gonna go to beaches and stuff, bro. But risking that wound or getting infected and stuff. Nah, I ain't worth it, man. I just went on and just sat on the beach and just chill, man.
And the next day, there was they had some sort of an issue with bacteria in the water where they told people to get out of the water.
Great. And you've got an open wound.
See, look at that. I ain't finna play with no like that. If I travel around the world, I ain't going. I'll go to some beach, but I ain't getting no water though. I ain't trying to get sick, come back with a pathogen inside my body from a different country and they water and stuff.
Yeah, well, it was never open. Fortunately, it just the skin over it was all totally red,
Gotcha.
and then the skin over it bubbled,
Ugh.
and then it eventually, after a while, it healed and scratched up. Now I just have a big giant red mark. So that's
Oh,
when you
yeah.
got bit.
I like
Yeah.
Look at you,
Yeah,
smiley
yeah.
face.
Oh, it was
Look
kind of
up.
funny.
Oh, look, I got bit.
Well, it was totally my fault, and I was being an idiot.
What
and,
happened?
We were working off the back of the boat. We had all these lemon sharks around, and we were working to get tiger sharks. I just dropped my guard for a second, and as I looked back to where my hand was in the water, I saw the shark coming like that, and I just pulled my arm back, and I literally just clipped a single tooth. But I think if it had been a fraction of a second later, that would have been the hand.
Fuck. How big was the shark?
It's probably like it's probably the next page over. It's probably like an 8-foot shark, so it would have got me, and I was lucky it just.
Oh my god, dude, you could have lost your arm.
For sure. Oh, this
Oh,
is a different. This is a tiger shark, but this is pretty cool nonetheless.
Don't they have like Kevlar suits?
Hammerhead.
That,
This is a
fuck.
different. This is a tiger shark, but this is pretty cool nonetheless.
Don't they have like Kevlar?
Bro, I ain't got no. I don't see how them boys do it, boy. Them dudes brave, boy. I ain't got no courage to do the stuff they be doing, though. I ain't gonna lie. They ain't in me, bro. I think that. Boy, that's some crazy stuff, boy. You gotta have. Boy. Going down deep in that water playing on sharks like that, bro. Knowing sharks got a better advantage at getting you than you trying to get away from them, bro. It's crazy, bro. Them sharks ain't got no mind of, oh yeah, he food. Them boys ain't thinking like, let me move away. Nah, them things gonna attack you, bro. That's why I try to stay far away from stuff, doing stuff like that, boy. Man, nah, man.
Suits
Hammerhead.
that sharks can't bite through?
They do. They
Why don't
Neptunic.
you wear that everywhere you go?
That's a
You
good
should wear
question.
that when you go to the mall.
So I'd look about as cool as you with your Converse in the ocean.
Well, you couldn't see the Converse until I got out of the ocean.
That's true.
And then
You can
people
see
were like,
you can see my Kevlar in the mall no matter where you are. No, I don't know. I don't like anything that inhibits the movement like that. And
Does that stuff inhibit the Kevlar stuff?
I've never worn it.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's
Whoa.
those sharks behind, and that's the situation I was in. I was on the back of the boat like that.
Apparently, Catalina, like off.
Too many sharks around that boat. See, them people got guts. They gonna jump in that water and get they filmic content, boy. See me, I was to go out there, man. Boy, I'm trying to get back home safe. Let alone, let me scratch that out. I ain't even going that deep out there, bro, on that boat, bro. In that little boat like that, they talking about going fishing. I don't know what y'all might do to me. Know what I'm saying? I don't know how to swim like that. I might go to panicking in the water, man. I'm gonna drown. You ain't gonna never hear from me no more. That's why I pray before I get on any type of boat, plane, anything. I know that something dangerous, man.
Catalina, there's a high shark population.
Yeah, white sharks, and they're increasing every year.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well, because we used to hunt them first of all, and we used to hunt seals and sea lions as well, and that's all been banned for a long time. So there's way more seals and sea lions now, and there's more sharks reproducing. And I think there's something to be said for them, the water being consistently warmer, and them staying further north than they used to as well, or south, depending on which way they're
I
going.
see what you're saying. Yeah.
But like where I live in Santa Barbara, there's a single bay where my buddy and I have been going for the last 4 years, and it's only for like 3-4 weeks in the summertime that there's like 6 to 8 juvenile great white sharks around. And when we started going there 4 years ago, they were like 6 feet long, and then the next year they were like 8 feet long. This year, I didn't go because I was traveling, but my buddy went and filmed them. He's like, dude, they're getting up to like 10 feet. And it's the same animals in the same spot. What happens when those are like 14-foot animals? It's a very popular swimming beach.
Oh.
Yeah. So who knows? Maybe they'll move on. Maybe they won't.
They eat people.
Maybe they eat people. Yeah.
Well, someone got eaten in Santa Barbara a few years back, right?
um,
I believe
there's a
surfer.
Pismo Beach one. I don't know about Santa Barbara. Possibly. It happens. It's like once a year. You know, there's some kind of attack, a bite. Usually in October, around lobster season, or when the swells start to pick up, somebody gets chomped somewhere.
Why is it around then?
I think October. I'd have to check on their ecology. I think it's right around when they start breeding, so they're a little fueled up.
Boy, them people tripping, boy. Boy, that's why I stay away from the ocean, man. I'm telling you, you know what's out there, man. But I'm gonna get up with y'all boys in that video, man. Stay too excited, man. I'm out.